My dear friends, when life gets tough, don't hold back. Pour out your heart. Let those fears spill out and hand over those heavy burdens you've been carrying. Lay them at the feet of God, as if saying, "All right, I can't handle this alone. I need your help." And here's the magic in it. With every word you speak, you're not just talking to the ceiling or into thin air. No, you're drawing closer to the divine, building a connection that goes beyond our earthly understanding. It's like making a call to the heavens. And trust me, someone's on the other end, ready to listen and provide comfort. In that sacred dialogue, you'll find a peace that goes beyond what the world can offer. It's a peace that settles deep within your soul. A reassurance that you're not navigating this crazy journey alone. So, my friends, don't underestimate the power of pouring your heart out in prayer. It's not just words, it's a bridge to the divine, a source of comfort in the midst of life's chaos. Often, our suffering arises from our stubborn resistance to the natural ebb and flow of life. We cling tightly to our own desires, our own plans, and when life takes an unexpected turn, we resist with all our might. We struggle against the currents of change, refusing to let go of our preconceived notions of how things should be. But what if we were to loosen our grip, to release our white-knuckled hold on the reins of control? What if we were to surrender to a higher power, to trust in a divine plan that surpasses our limited understanding? Surrendering to the divine will doesn't mean resigning ourselves to fate or passively accepting whatever comes our way. Rather, it's an act of profound faith, a conscious decision to align our will with the will of God. It's about letting go of our ego-driven desires and surrendering to a higher purpose, trusting that God's plan is far greater, far more intricate than anything we could ever conceive. It's acknowledging that, despite our best efforts, we are not the architects of our own destiny. There is a greater force at work, guiding us along the path of life. And in that surrender, in that relinquishing of control, we find a profound sense of freedom, of relief. We no longer bear the weight of the world on our shoulders. Instead, we entrust our cares, our worries, our hopes to a higher power. It's a paradoxical truth. In letting go, we gain everything. We gain peace of mind, knowing that we are not alone in our journey. We gain clarity, seeing our lives through the lens of divine providence. And we gain freedom. Freedom from the burden of trying to control every aspect of our lives. Freedom to embrace the flow of life with open arms. So, my friends, I urge you to surrender to the divine will. Trust in the wisdom of a higher power, and know that in letting go, you will find a peace. My friends, let's dive deeper into the profound concept of gratitude for the present. In our relentless pursuit of a brighter and better future, it's easy to get caught up in the chaos of striving for more. We set goals, dream big, and often find ourselves fixated on what lies ahead, forgetting to acknowledge the richness of the present moment. Pause for a moment. Breathe. Look around you. In the simplicity of the now, there are treasures waiting to be discovered. The air filling your lungs, the steady rhythm of your heartbeat. These are not mere biological functions, but the very essence of life bestowed upon you. Gratitude for the present is not just about counting your blessings. It's about becoming acutely aware of the beauty that surrounds you in the here and now. It's about recognizing the simple joys that weave through the fabric of your existence, often overshadowed by the clamor of daily life. Consider the warmth of sunlight on your face, the laughter of loved ones, the taste of a nourishing meal. These are not trivial occurrences, but sacred moments deserving of your attention. When you take the time to be grateful for these small, seemingly mundane aspects of life, you open yourself to the abundance of God's grace. Gratitude is a transformative force. It shifts your perspective from scarcity to abundance, from discontent to fulfillment. As you cultivate a thankful heart, you become a magnet for blessings, drawing towards you the richness of God's grace that permeates every corner of your life. So, my dear friends, let us not be so consumed by the pursuit of tomorrow that we neglect the gifts of today. Practice gratitude for the present and watch as your awareness blossoms into a profound connection with the divine. In this sacred awareness, you'll find that your life is already brimming with blessings waiting to be acknowledged and appreciated. Now let's delve into the profound wisdom of trusting in God's timing. In our fast-paced world, patience is often viewed as a virtue in short supply. We live in an age of instant gratification, where we expect results at the snap of our fingers and solutions to our problems with the push of a button. Yet, in the grand scheme of things, the concept of time takes on a different dimension when viewed through the lens of divine providence. God's timing is not bound by the constraints of human impatience. It operates on a higher plane, guided by wisdom and foresight that far surpass our limited understanding. Every delay, every setback, every moment of waiting is intricately woven into the fabric of a divine plan. A plan that unfolds with precision and purpose, far beyond the scope of our comprehension. In the midst of life's challenges and uncertainties, it's natural to feel frustrated by the seeming delays in our journey. We question why things aren't happening as quickly as we'd like, why obstacles seem to stand in our way, why prayers appear to go unanswered. But in those moments of doubt and frustration, it's essential to remember that God's timing is perfect. Trust that every twist and turn in your life's path is orchestrated by a loving and benevolent Creator who has a plan for your life that far exceeds your own expectations. Have faith that the delays are not denials, but rather opportunities for growth, learning, and refinement. Embrace the setbacks as stepping stones on your journey toward fulfillment and purpose. And in the waiting, find solace in the knowledge that God is working behind the scenes, orchestrating the perfect symphony of your life. So, my dear friends, trust in God's timing. Surrender your impatience, your doubts, and your fears, and embrace the unfolding of your life with a sense of faith and expectancy. For in God's perfect timing, you will find that every delay, every setback, every moment of waiting has a purpose and a meaning far beyond what you could ever imagine. My friends, let's explore the profound concept of finding light in the darkest of nights and having faith in divine intervention. So, as we know, life is filled with moments of darkness, times when the shadows seem overwhelming, when despair threatens to consume us. It is during these challenging periods that we must remember the eternal truth. Even in the darkest of nights, there exists a flicker of light. That light, my friends, is the divine presence of God. Picture it as an eternal flame, unwavering and steadfast, cutting through the blackest of shadows. It is the beacon that guides us when all other lights fade, the unwavering source of hope that illuminates the path through the darkest nights of our lives. It's easy to lose sight of this light when surrounded by the trials and tribulations of life. Yet, it is precisely in those moments of deepest darkness that the divine flame shines most brilliantly, even when you can't perceive it. Have faith that it's there, burning brightly within your soul, ready to dispel the shadows that threaten to engulf you. No matter how deep the darkness may seem, trust in the promise of divine intervention. It's akin to the approaching dawn after a long, arduous night. Just as the sun rises to banish the darkness, so too does divine intervention cast away the shadows that linger in your life. Faith is the key that unlocks the door to this divine intervention. It is the unwavering belief that, no matter how dire the circumstances, there is a higher power working tirelessly on your behalf. This faith is not a passive acceptance of suffering, but an active recognition that, with God's presence, every challenge is an opportunity for transformation and growth. My dear friends, as we navigate the twists and turns in our lives, it's natural to encounter moments of suffering, pain, and despair. Yet, amidst the darkness, there exists a glimmer of hope, a promise of redemption that shines like a beacon in the night. In surrendering ourselves to the embrace of the divine, we open our hearts to the transformative power of God's love and grace. It is in this sacred surrender that we find a path to redemption, a path that leads us from the depths of despair to the heights of divine purpose. Your suffering, my friends, is not in vain. It is not a punishment inflicted upon you by a distant and uncaring deity. Rather, it is a crucible through which God molds and shapes us, transforming our pain into purpose, our struggles into strength. Trust in the infinite love of the Creator, for His love knows no bounds. In His hands, even the darkest moments of our lives are infused with meaning and significance. Like a master craftsman, shaping a rough stone into a radiant gem, God uses our suffering to refine us, to purify us, to bring out the beauty hidden within. So, my dear friends, let the promise of redemption be the guiding light that illuminates your path. Let it be the anchor that steadies you amidst life's storms. For in surrendering to God's love and grace, you will find not only comfort and strength, but also a deeper sense of purpose and meaning in your life. May the grace of God be with you all, my beloved friends, and may you find solace in the understanding that your suffering is not the end, but a sacred stepping stone to a greater divine purpose. My beloved friends, I encourage you to share this message with your friends, family, or anyone who might need a reminder of God's faithfulness and transformative power. Let's spread hope and encouragement to those around us, lifting each other up in faith. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more inspiring content that nourishes your soul and strengthens your faith. May God bless you abundantly and those around you as you journey through life with faith, hope, and love. Now, open your hearts to pray with me. Dear Lord, as I come to you in prayer, I lift up to you all the struggles and suffering in my life. There are so many problems that I am facing, and I feel overwhelmed and helpless. But I know that you are the God of all comfort, and that you are able to heal me and guide me through these difficult times. Lord, I pray for healing from all the physical, emotional, and spiritual pain that I am experiencing. I ask that you touch me with your healing hand, and that you remove all sickness and disease from my body. I also ask that you heal me from any emotional wounds or mental distress that I'm facing. Help me to find peace and comfort in your loving embrace, and to trust in your plan for my life. Lord, I know that you see and understand all my struggles. You know the weight of my worries and the depth of my pain. And so I ask that you give me the strength and courage to face my problems and to overcome them. Help me to persevere through the challenges of life and to keep my eyes fixed on you. Lord, I also pray for all those who are going through similar struggles. Help them to find hope and healing in you. Please be with them in their darkest moments and guide them towards the light. Give them the strength and courage to face their problems and the wisdom to know how to overcome them. Lord, I ask that you pour out your blessings upon me and my loved ones. Help us to experience your love and grace in abundance and to see your goodness in all aspects of our lives. I pray that you bless us with good health, success, and prosperity. And I also pray that you grant us the grace to live our lives in a way that honors you. Finally, Lord, I thank you for all the blessings in my life. I am grateful for your love and mercy and for the gift of salvation that you have given me. Help me to live my life in a way that glorifies you and to be a blessing to others. I pray that you would guide me and direct my steps, and that you would use me to bring hope and healing to those around me. In Jesus' name, I pray. Amen.